Neil Farrugia, I was just wondering, were you watching that game, kind of seeing their centre back splitting, kind of thinking this is set up for me here to come in off the right wing and have one of those shots? I saw you making similar run and shot against Ludogorets last week.
Yeah, look, I coming in off the right. That's always going to be in my head: is can I have the opportunity to come in and shoot? And whether it happens or not, look, it's just how the game goes ahead. But yeah, look, I got the opportunity there today, and too bad my shot wasn't as great as I wanted it to be. But look, hopefully I can try to do it again next week.
Absolutely. How do you find the step up in quality when you're playing these games in Europe?
Yeah, I think sometimes it's hard because we look at these teams and we do video analysis and we're told that they're a good side, but you only really know what they're like on the day. So it's that sort of that first game, that first leg is always a bit of you're anticipating what they're going to be like. Even though we know they're going to be a good side, but it's just having that first experience of what the team's like. It's just always a bit challenging from that point of view. But look, now we know what they're like, and we got to just step up another level to finish the leg off next week.
Absolutely, because they had a new signing starting at left back. They had actually two different left backs from last week's game. So even from a winger's perspective, that's hard for you to try and assess a game coming in like this.
Yeah, sometimes you can look at players and you can probably get a bit overboard in terms of what players are going to be there and look at the possible players that you can come up against, but sometimes it's probably just best you just concentrate on your own game and see and focus on what you can do, whether it's that left back or another. Yeah.
Just like Ludogorets last week, Rovers were excellent in the first half and created so many chances. Do you feel you maybe left some chance behind that first half?
Look, definitely. I think there's a few chances that we could have finished, but on the other hand, I'll put up some great saves. So you got to look at that from that point of view as well. If it wasn't for Al, I don't think we would have be sitting here 3-1 up and coming into the second leg.
What's he like in the dressing room after a game like this? Is he having a go at anybody for letting those shots at him at the first place?
Nah, I was quite enough to be fair. He does have a say, but he wouldn't attack any players like that. He's too nice.
So now the tie is 3-1. It looked like you might get a 2-0 out of it. They score. You could feel the life being sucked out of the stadium a little bit. But now that it's 3-1, do you feel quite confident now you can go over there and win the tie?
I think if we look at our performance today, and if we don't concentrate on the score for a moment, I think we didn't play at our best, and if we perform again like that next week, we could get they could score, and so we need to step up at another level. We know what level we can play at. If you look at Ludogorets at home, so we need to try match that. We need to try match that level because anything can happen away. We showed it as well. We were 3-0 down Ludogorets and we brought it back to 2-0. That could happen on the other way around against us. So we know what to anticipate, and we need to play at the level that we know we can play.
And just finally, because the Europa Conference League keeps being talked about as some sort of a safety net for Shamrock Rovers, is that something Stephen Bradley's worked hard to try and stop you thinking about?
I think we'll getting to group stage is an unbelievable achievement. Whether it's conference or Europa, we can't. That's the way it is. And to be fair, I think we've just been focusing on the next leg, on the next game, and whatever happens. Whether we get the Conference League or not, it's the next game is the most important game, and that's the only thing we're concentrating on at the moment.